Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another sit down chat with Shakema. I'm calling this one Saturday Sit Down with Shakema. So, I wanted to come to you and bring you this video. Many of you that have been following me for any length of time, or at least over the last 4 weeks, know that I have recently started doing the Weight Watchers and that I've been kind of tracking my smart points in a lot of my cooking videos that I've been doing. Well, I want to tell you a little bit about how I got started. I would say probably in December of 2016. Now, I've been on a weight loss journey for the last 3 or 4 years. And I think having kids and living life, sometimes you're more focused than at other times. And I know that there were times when I was way more focused. About 2 years ago, I lost about 40 pounds. And I was able to keep it off for quite a long time. And just slowly over time with activities and different things, that weight just kind of creeps back up on you. Bad habits. You're eating out, you're running here, you're running there. It's like, let me slide through this drive-through because I need to eat quick. And I don't know that anybody that I know is busier than I am. I mean, 5 nights a week now. 5 nights a week we're at Taekwondo because the kids take Taekwondo. And 2 nights a week I'm taking Taekwondo. So that's 5 nights for them, 2 nights for mom. I'm working out 3 nights a week. I work full time. I homeschool full time. And then church, I sing. So that's 1 night a week. We have prayer 1 night a week. We have regular church on Sunday. So, I mean, we're just so busy, and it's just easier. It had become easier to, pick up a pizza here or pick up fast food there. Or in my case, it was easier for me to feed my children and me not eat. I'm perfectly good with a cup of coffee, and I could drink that cup of coffee or I could drink a pot of coffee all day and totally be satiated. I would feel hunger, but I didn't have to eat, and then I could just eat later. Or as long as my kids were taken care of, it was like, if I forget to eat, I would forget to eat. It's like, yes, I know I need to have lunch, but I'm going through my checkoff list of all the things that I have to do for the day, and I forget. Then it was time for me to teach another class, so I didn't have time to eat. So again, so many different things, different excuses, and just how life was. So I put back on about 30 pounds. And it's been tough because the older you get, what I'm finding in my body, it's not as easy to lose the weight as when I was younger. I was always very thin. If you watch the video of my family, the gang's all here, and I'll try to link it in the description box below. If you look at how thin my oldest daughter was, I mean, that was me all of my life until I probably had my second child, or right as I was getting ready to have my second child. The weight just piled on from nowhere. My metabolism wasn't moving. And it was just crazy. And then I had a third child. And then, of course, I had a fourth child. So, my weight was all over the place. But as heavy as I have ever been, it's 250 pounds. I was 9 months pregnant with my son. I was 38 weeks pregnant with my baby boy son at 250 pounds. And so after he was born and I went back for my 6-week checkup, I was at 238. I gotten as low as 207. And then I'd been meeting with a nutritionist over the past couple months, and I was staying really steady around 217, 215. And I think in December I weighed with her because I would weigh myself at home. I weighed with her in the office, and I got on the scale, and it was at 227. And so from my original 238, where I had lost 40 pounds, from the 250 to where I lost the 30 pounds, lost 40 pounds, I'd gained the majority of that weight back. And I was tired. She didn't really know how to help me. Not that she wasn't helping. She's like, okay, we really have to see some progress. I mean, you've been coming here and we need to have some progress. Well, in the midst of all of that, I had been cooking on Facebook, and I'd been uploading to YouTube, and I'm cooking live, and I'm just throwing in butter and cranberries and beans, and I'm just throwing it all in, these all in pot meals. And it never dawned on me that when I did eat, I wasn't necessarily eating the right things. I was eating too much of something. And so I think it was after Christmas. I belong to a group called the Frugal Family Foods, and there's a lady in there. Her name is Tangi. She's Tangi the Caber's wife. If you have not seen her on YouTube, you can go check out her channel. And there's another lady called Trish, and her YouTube channel is called Just So Trish. So I was in the Frugal Family Food group with Tangi, and Tangi had posted in there that they were getting ready to start a group called Mamas Get Fit. And they were going to be following the Weight Watchers plan. So I was like, let me go and just kind of see what's up with the group. So I joined the group, and I wasn't doing a whole lot in there, really. And then I think it was right after Christmas, I was sitting in my prayer space, and I'm in a different space. I had to move over to make room for the puppy, because my original prayer space is across from where I'm sitting right now. And I weighed myself that morning, and I clocked in at 226.4. And I was like, God, this cannot be real. This can't be my life, because there's so many things you've called me to do, and I can't do them if I'm heavy. Now, I'm not saying God doesn't work through heavy people at all. I teach and I preach, and I'm my size. But God tells us to be good stewards over our temple. We only have one, and we should really take care of the temple that we have. And that became so key to me as I stepped off of that scale. And I remember going into that group, Mamas Get Fit, and I'll try to link them as well. And I said, you guys, I'm being so open and so transparent right now, and I just want to let you know that I am 226 pounds, and I'm tired of being fat. And they were doing the before and after pictures, and my before picture is horrible, because I had on this black dress. I always wear black, but I had on this black dress, and you really couldn't see my shape really well. But I took the picture, posted it in the group, and so many women came out and encouraged me. Don't worry, you can do it. We're behind you. We believe in you. Just all these wonderful encouragements to me. And I just made up in my mind at that moment that I was going to lose weight, period. That was it. I'm just going to lose weight, whatever way I have to do it. God, you know how my body works. You know the foods I need to eat. Help me do it. So I have been using an app called Lose It. And I'd used that app in the past, and that was how I lost the 40 pounds before. It tracks your calories, your activity level, the foods you eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. And that's just the free version. On the premium version, you can do so many other things. But I was not paying for an app. So I was like, I can track these calories. I'm good. So then I was in the group again, Mamas Get Fit, and somebody mentioned I track bites. And they said, well, this will track the number of smart points that you can get. So I thought, well, I'm already counting calories. Why do I have to count smart points? But I went online, did a little bit of research, and figured out that I really do like the Weight Watchers point system. I had done it before in the past, and I had done it very well. Now, let me just say this. I'm not sponsored by Weight Watchers. I am not even paying for Weight Watchers classes. I really wish I could, but that's just not something I can fit into my budget right now to be able to join. So I'm doing my own program with my nutritionist that I have through my health insurance, and I am being monitored by my doctors for my blood pressure and my activity level. So totally, before you start any program of any kind, please make sure you consult your physicians. I'm not giving medical advice. I'm strictly sharing my experience. So someone in the group shared about the app I Track Bites, and what I Track Bites does is it you tell them how old you are, what gender you are, what your activity level is, and it will tell you how many points per day you can have. Now, I originally clocked in at 33 points per day. Now, also with the daily points, you get what are called weekly points. And so it gives you like a bank of points you can use anytime you go over your daily points, but you're taking deposits out of that, or you're withdrawing from that weekly bank. Now, your daily points do not go over, they don't roll over, and your weekly points don't roll over. So tonight I think I have 36 weekly points left. If I don't use them by tonight, they will not roll over to tomorrow's points. I get 42 weekly points extra outside of my 32 points per day. And I actually got on the scale this morning, and my points changed again. So anyway, I post in the group 226.4, post my pictures, and I get the iTrack bites. Now it's in the Google Play Store and the iTunes Store, and it's $3.99 just for the basic version. Now they have a bundle package where you can get, if you consume alcohol, they have a beer tracker. I don't know what that is. They have another one that's a snack tracker. They have one that's a recipe tracker, and you can buy all of those for like $5.99 in addition to the $3.99. I simply have the $3.99, and it has a pocket guide with your basic foods in it that you can track, and Weight Watchers for fruits and vegetables in the Smart Points system are all free, with the exception of a couple, like avocados and sweet potatoes count some points. So you just have to look it up, and when in doubt, I Google it. If I'm not sure, I Google it. I got the app, put in my information, and I've been logging my points now. It's the 28th of January, so I would say probably almost 4 weeks. And I weigh every day. And I know at Weight Watchers, you probably only weigh once a week. I don't know if you go into weekly meetings or whatever like that, but I weigh every day just because I want to see where I am and up or down or whatever. And I take blood pressure medicine, so sometimes I have water weight, that when I take my blood pressure meds, it gets rid of that water weight. So I know some of the weight gain could be, or weight loss is water weight, and I'm okay with that. So 226.4, and I begin to track my points religiously. I mean, if I put it in my mouth, I track it. And what I have seen over these last 4 weeks is my weight has dramatically changed. Like, if I don't know if you can really tell in my face, I can kind of see a little bit, but I still see the double chin. I still see the double chin. I still see some of this neck stuff. But even my trainer, because I work out 3 days a week, said you look thin. And I purposefully wear workout clothes to the gym, not a lot of big baggy clothes. And it's not because I'm trying to show my body, but what I'm trying to do is become comfortable with the body that I have as I work towards the body that I want. And so I will wear workout pants and a regular t-shirt, tennis shoes, and I go to the gym and I strength train with my trainer, Stephanie, and about 4 other women. We have like this little workout group. It's all girls, all women, and we just do the trainer puts together circuits for us to do, and it's all weights mostly except abs. Sometimes we do weighted abs, and it's tough. She really works us out hard. But I am seeing inches definitely, and then I'm seeing pounds. So I weighed in this morning, almost 4 weeks after I started using the iTrack bites, at 217.4 from 226.4, and again with my nutritionist at 227. So my goal per month is 10 pounds per month till June, which will give me 60 pounds. That's a goal. I may or may not make it, but at least I have a goal. What I'm deciding is, if I don't write my stuff down and have goals for myself, I'm never going to do anything. Now, I take off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday exercising. I don't exercise Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Monday, I do a little bit of cardio on the treadmill, and then I have a martial arts class. My kids take Taekwondo. They're already there 5 days a week. It's only a half-hour class for mom, so I joined the Taekwondo class. Monday nights, I take a class for a half hour. Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I train with Stephanie, my trainer, at the gym. And on Wednesday nights, I take another half-hour martial arts class. And why do you take so many classes, and why are you training so much? I got to get my body back into shape. I'm not even trying to lose weight. I'm trying to get into shape. And if I get into shape and build a muscle, then I know that will help to lose the fat. So I'm simply working to get the body that I want. And it's not that I want a beach body. I want to be healthy for my kids. And when they start to have children, I want to be viable and vital. I want to have exuberance in my life. I don't want to be exhausted going up and down a flight of stairs. I just don't want that for myself or for my children. Anytime I'm handicapped and I can't do anything, my children are handicapped. When I'm trapped in my body, my children are trapped because I can't go out and play with them. We can't take the puppy for a walk. We can't do all these things because it's painful for mama, or mama can't walk, or I can't go fast. Here's my reality. I'm not running a marathon tomorrow, but I can do 3.2 miles on the treadmill. It may take me an hour, but I can still get it done. And every day it gets easier. I tell my trainer that every day it gets easier. So I feel like I've rambled a little bit. I want to just go back and recap some things. I started using the iTrack Bites about 4 weeks ago. It has helped me now successfully lose almost 10 pounds in 4 weeks. So if you average out 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds a week, which is what Weight Watchers averages out, I'm a little bit over the average. Some weeks are better than others. So I'm not saying every week is a positive week. I have had some gains in there, but then I've had some losses as well. Using the app makes you more conscious of what you're putting in your body. And not only do I use the app, but I also use a smaller serving size plate to plate my meals. And I also use my food scale. I have an old-fashioned food scale. I'm praying for a new one. And then I also use my tablespoons or my teaspoons and my cup measures to measure out the amount of food I'm supposed to have every time. Unless it's a fruit or a vegetable. In that case, I'll just eat fruits and veggies. But if it is something that's going to cost me points, then I measure it out every time. Very important to get your water. I try to do 16 ounces of water every day. Or I actually have this. This is a bottle. This is just a water bottle, and it has 50.7 ounces in it. So I try to at least do one of these a day, plus a little bit more if I can, to at least get my 64 ounces. I know some people are doing 2 of these a day. I'm not there yet. I'm trying to do 1 and an extra bottle if I can, which gives me 66 ounces of water per day. So some days I get my water in, some days I don't, but I'm trying. What else do I do? My workouts. And I post in my groups. I do stay active in my groups just so they can encourage me and I can encourage other people with my journey and my story. My daughter is a little bit on the chunky side, so we're actually trying to just do portions with her, not Weight Watchers, but portion control. And as I control my portions, it's easier for me to help the children control their portions, because I don't want them to have to deal with what I'm having to deal with as they get older in their life. So I'm making positive choices for me and helping to make positive choices for them. We have not eaten out in fast food in so long. I mean, so long. I can't even remember. I think we picked up a pizza from Walmart. I think it was 2 weeks ago. And that's simply because we were running extremely late to get to band practice one Thursday night. And it was either that or my kids didn't eat until 9 or 10 that night. But I counted my points. I had 2 slices of pizza and I counted those points. And so we try to keep the eating out to a minimum. I'm cooking Doing the pantry challenge is helping me as well. I do buy fresh produce every week just to make sure we have apples and oranges and bananas and different things in the house. So that's helping. I'm excited about the journey. And again, this is not for anybody. This is personal growth for me. And I've got to get my life together. And I want to be healthy, not a specific size, but healthy. And so it took a decision. It takes a decision to say, hey, I'm going to start this. And whether anybody supports it or not, I'm doing it. I've been fortunate enough to have great support. My kids, we started out having a bet when I first joined the gym. It was like, every day we go to Taekwondo, Mom, you have to work out. And if you don't work out, you have to pay us $1. I've only had to pay them $1. And I don't always feel like working out. It's hard. And there's some things I can't even still do. We have to do these inverted, anyway, she makes us get on this thing, and your head is lower than your feet. And I always feel like I'm going to slide off every time, but I just do the best I can. I do the best that I can, and I push myself, and my trainer pushes me a little bit. So it's not more than what I can do, but she knows that I can do more than maybe what I'm saying I can do. So I've appreciated having that trainer. I've appreciated Blue Cross Blue Shield because they have allowed me to be able to go to the gym where there's a trainer, and I pay $25 a month, and I can go to 6 gyms in my city. So it's a part of the Healthways program. So if you have Blue Cross Blue Shield, look that up. iTrack Bites has been helping me. They even have a little scan feature where you can scan the barcode and it'll bring up the points suggestions or that. So I do use that, and I treat myself. I got me a box of fudge popsicles. They are 1 point for 1 and 3 points for 2 of the fudge popsicles. If I'm feeling like a sweet treat, and it's the skinny, it's sugar-free fudgesicles. And if I'm feeling like I need a treat, I'll treat myself to that. I'm becoming accustomed to having black coffee. I do like cream in my coffee, and that, you think you only have one little bit of cream, but you have cream every time you have a cup of coffee. And as many cups of coffee as I drink per day, that was cream every time. And it's just calories and points and calories and points. And so I allow myself 1 tablespoon of cream and 1 tablespoon of sugar-free Hershey syrup in my coffee per day. One tablespoon of cream, 1 tablespoon of the chocolate syrup. That's it. I don't have any more. Now, I may have cups of coffee, but I have them black. No sugar, no sweetener. I'd rather just not do sweetener if it can't be regular sugar. And I haven't had regular sugar probably in about 3 or 4 years. It's just not something that I buy for me to consume. I do have it in the house for people who come that want coffee and they just do regular sugar. So I keep that stuff in the pantry. So I'm excited. I just wanted to give you guys an update on where I was. I appreciate all the encouragement from those of you who have left me comments. This is motivating for me. It's motivating when I can do it with friends and different people who feel like they're on a journey as well. I know that the Lord has blessed me to be able to see 40. I'm going to be 41 next Sunday. My birthday is in a week. And I wanted to lose 40 pounds by 40, and that was a year ago. And I didn't lose 40 pounds by 40. I actually probably gained 30 pounds getting to 40. And so I'm going to be 41 years old, and I want to lose the weight so I can be a healthier Shakema. So anyway, that was just a quick update. I'm so excited about where this is going, how I'm doing, back at it in the gym on Monday, back at it in Taekwondo. I got my pants for Taekwondo snug so that because I knew that I would be losing some weight. So the first night I put them on, and I'm telling you, they were snug. And I'm tying up my little belt and trying to get it together. The second night I put them on, I could breathe. There was some breathing room. And I was like, praise the Lord, this is going to work. It's consistency. It's keeping on, even when you don't want to keep on. But that's working for me. It's working for my life. I'm excited about it. And I hope you are. If you're thinking about a weight loss journey, talk to your doctor, talk to your talk to somebody and say, hey, this is where I am. This is what I want to be. How do I get there? I'm thankful for the people who have encouraged me along the way. It's not easy, and every day is different, but I'm encouraged to do this. My son, my 8-year-old, he will be 8 this year, will be a black belt a whole year and a half, 2 years before I'll ever be a black belt. But I'm gaining on him. So that's an activity that me and the kids can actually do together, and I'm excited about that. And let me just say this last thing about the exercise. 3 nights a week, I do strength training. So we do a combination of abs, legs, shoulders, chest, glutes, biceps, triceps, and then we'll do some type of cardio something. And so every night is different. And what that's doing is causing muscle confusion. So my body is not used to just doing abs. And once it gets used to that, the weight slows down or I plateau out, which is another reason why I added on the layer of the martial arts, because I'm working totally different muscles in the martial arts than I'm doing when I'm doing strength training. So I'm trying to trick my body into not becoming complacent doing the exercises I'm doing. And that's one of the reasons why I'm using the trainer, because Stephanie tracks for me. She has a little iPad where she tracks all of us, so she knows what classes we came to, and then she'll shift it up on us on our workout. So we do like 2 rounds of circuits. So we may do standing crunches, we may do reverse crunches, we may do the medicine ball, back and forward on each side. And then the next circuit might be we'll use planks, or it could be doing the Spider-Mans or the mountain climbers or something like that. So she definitely mixes it up for us, and we don't have to think about it. So we're thankful for her. I always try to keep fresh veggies and fresh fruit in the house. Frozen will work as well. Tonight we had a cauliflower fried rice. So I'm trying different things. Cauliflower is 0 points, whereas brown rice is 6 points for a half a cup to a cup. So if I can do cauliflower rice for 0 points and save my points from the brown rice, then that's just better for me. The more fiber you get, the more regular you are, and the better that is. Now, I have a problem with regularity. That's just something I've always struggled with. So again, just trying to get in enough fiber to remain regular. And I do take a little bit of a supplement to help with that regularity. And so my doctor has all that stuff written down in her notes and files and stuff. Because if I don't, then I'm like a once every 7 dayer. And that to me, that's just not normal. I'm sure that's not normal. I'm not a doctor, but I don't think that's normal. Anywho, that's probably TMI, and I apologize. But I wanted to just come on here and share with you. I was so excited when I got on that scale this morning and it said 217, because I just wanted to be under 220. That was a goal. And that 217, I still have 3 more days of January to get that 10 pounds. So right now I'm sitting at 9 point something pounds. But I want to get underneath that 10 pounds for my month of January. And then I'm starting over for the month of February. So anyway, if I can do it, you can do it. And I just wanted to encourage you. I'm here for you, here with you, rooting you on. If you're just starting your journey, way to go. If you've been on it for a long time, keep going. And if you are afraid to do it, just say I'm afraid. But do it anyway. Do it afraid. And until the next Weight Watchers update, thank you so much for stopping by our channel. It would so help us out if you would thumb us up and then subscribe for more videos, because we're going to be coming back doing a little bit more. I'm going to have a Sandy Grace video coming out. That's our puppy. She's Sandy Grace, but we call her Gracie. So I'm going to have a video coming out, just some little things about the puppy and how we're loving her. A few more things with the kids. They're actually going to a tournament in a couple weeks. And So we're living life. 2017 for us is the year of different. I can't expect anything different if I do everything the same I did in 2016. So for me, 2017 is the year of different. So again, thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Bye.